Hi, I think I'm live. Let's see. Anyway, I think this is live. I'm going to start. There's a big circle going around. So, okay, I think we're live now. Hello. Okay. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Emotions Games in English. Today we're going to play something called the Metaphor Exchange. It's a game that I came up with while playing with a friend over an aperitivo, over a glass of wine. But it is something that you can play with you can play with friends, you can play on your own, you can play in couples. And I think this is a really good game to play also as an icebreaker in situations of business, company, training, team building. I think it's a great way for people who don't know each other to actually really get to know each other. And I also think it's a really accessible way for people to be able to exchange perceptions that are immediate, but that doesn't mean that they always will be those perceptions. So today we're going to play with the metaphor cards. So if you haven't joined a live before, let me explain a little bit about who I am and where I come from and why I'm here with you guys today. So my name's Ritz and I'm here with Emotions Games. Emotions Games is a project that at the heart of its value is creating a way to make emotional intelligence training more accessible to everyone. And to do this, we've created some cards. So here are the metaphor cards. We also have the emotions cards. Now, emotions cards have 40 emotions. There are more than 40 emotions. This is true. However, we couldn't create a pack of cards with all the emotions because it would just be too much. What we did do is create a more accessible playing card pack for everybody to access at home or wherever they are. There are 18 emotions that we call demanding emotions, and there are 18 emotions that we call friendly emotions. And in addition, there are 4 emotions that are in between. Okay. So what we're going to do today is not play with these emotions cards, but we're going to play with the metaphor cards. But this is the project, and this is how we are trying to make training your emotional intelligence normal, something that we do as a normal thing, just as we would train to go to the gym or go for a walk or learn how to cook or do all the kind of mathematical training, science, logic, computer training, all these kind of things. So I see there are a few people on. Hi, welcome. Welcome to today's live. Thanks for joining me today. Looking forward to playing with you. And I want to explain the concept of metaphors at the moment, just before we start playing. So the concept of metaphors is to help train our right side of the brain, the side of the brain that doesn't normally get used or trained, especially when we're children. And it's actually really important to train both sides of our brains. What we're going to do is train the right side of our brain, which is connected to our emotions, which is imagination and creativity. So the idea of the metaphors is to give us a visual image of things, an interpretation of our feelings, of our emotions, and things that come to mind. Okay, so the rules of the game are really simple. Don't think. We want everybody to try and be present in the moment, not think about the past or the future, but just be present, be in the moment, and say the first thing that comes to your mind. And that sounds scary, but it works. The first thing that comes into your mind, without judgment, without criticizing it, without questioning. Because as soon as we start questioning, as soon as we start judging, the idea is more logical and not what we're aiming at in our training session of metaphor cards today. I say training because you can take these cards home, you can play with them, but I think it's great to have a way to guide you into how to play with them, to train you into using them with ease and with with the fun that it's intended to be as well. Okay, so the idea is that you don't think, you just say whatever comes to your mind, and you don't judge. You are present, you are in the moment. And it's a great way to interact with other people, but a really great way to start observing yourself introspectively as well. Okay, so here are some of the metaphor cards anyway. I'll just show you what they look like. So they've got lots of artwork. They're in 2 languages, and the reason they are in 2 languages is this project is has been started in Italy. I'm English, and although the project started in Italy and is in Italian, in a group of Italian people, there is a bilingual aspect to it. So you have the two languages. Okay. This game is basically where we're going to exchange our perceptions, our reflections, the things that come to our mind about ourselves, and then also about other people. Now, if you're at home and you're not with somebody, you can still do this exercise with a person in mind. So I would take a pen and paper, maybe put the name of the person on this piece of paper, and that's who you're reflecting on. If you're with somebody, this is perfect because you can use the metaphor card to then exchange perceptions. Just remember, there is no judgment, there is no right or wrong answer. Whatever comes to you is perfect, right there in that moment. It gives you a point of reflection for yourself, but also for the other person. So I'm going to start doing a warm-up first. What I'd like you to do is just say the first thing that comes into your mind when I show you the metaphor, and I'll do the same as well. If you want to, you can share the comments. You can share your metaphor in the comments. Okay, so I'm going to turn over the first card, and it says aroma, smell, or perfume. Ooh, I don't know if you can see it properly. So I want you to just breathe, reflect, and say, if I am a smell or a perfume, I am. Okay. Don't judge, don't think. The first thing that came into your mind. So, smell, aroma, perfume. For me, the smell of roses. The first thing that came to my mind was a garden full of roses. So the smell of roses. This is the metaphor that I got right now here in the moment. And if you want to, you can share yours in the chat. Okay, so the idea is not to think, say the first thing that comes into your mind and go with it. Okay, the second one. Superpower. So, the superpower. Breathe. The first thing that comes into my mind is the superpower of moving wind or air very fast, like a... So I don't know what name of that superpower is, whether it really exists, but there we go. That's mine. So we have somebody here who said their smell is a flower shop and also Hugo Boss perfume. I think we're doing a little bit of advertising for Hugo Boss, but great. Okay, thanks for joining, guys. Thanks for contributing. That's great. So superpower. Now, don't limit yourselves, because whatever comes to mind, whether it's something you've seen on a superhero show like Avengers or otherwise, isn't the only superpower that can exist. A superpower can be completely whatever you want it to be. So don't limit yourself. The first thing that comes to your mind. We've got someone here who said being invisible, the superpower to be invisible. Okay, that's incredible. That's really, really good, because there are amazing things that you can do by being invisible. And there may be really crazy things you can do by being this, creating this wind and being really fast. Maybe it can move the aeroplane faster when you want to go somewhere. Okay, great. So the next one I'm going to do is landscape. Take a moment. First thing that comes into your mind. I see city landscape. I see a landscape that's industrial. I see a landscape that is strong, powerful, very, very strong and powerful city. Okay. So far in the metaphors we've had aroma or smell. We've had superpower with no limits, remember, any superpower. And we also have landscape. Okay. If you want to put in the comments your metaphors for these, please do, please share, and we can read them out. Okay, let's move on to the next one. A spice or aromatic herb. Today I am the spicy sauce that is used in a restaurant in London that my sister really loves. I think it's peri peri extra hot or something it's called. So I don't know, but I am that. Today I am that peri peri sauce from I think it's Nando's. Yeah. More advertising. So take a deep breath, think of nothing, just let whatever comes to you come. Okay, perfect. If you want to share, you can put your comments in the comment section and we can read them out. If you're doing this at home with somebody, fantastic. It's a great way to just share each other's perceptions in that moment. Okay. The next one. Actually, before I do that, let me just quickly do the review again. So the first one was aroma and smell. What aroma and smell are you right now? We have landscape. What landscape are you? We have superpower. What superpower are you right now? And what spice or aromatic herb are you right now? Okay. The next one. It says work of art. It could be a book, a film, a painting, a song. Right now, what are you? I am the cartoon Inside Out. Right now, that's me. I am the film Inside Out, the cartoon Inside Out. Don't limit yourself, guys. Let your brains just be creative. Let it go. Whatever comes to your mind is fine. Okay, so let me go through these. My aroma or smell was a garden of roses. My landscape was a city landscape, very strong and powerful city landscape. My superpower was the power to whir around lots of air and wind. My spice was, the peri peri sauce from, I think, Nando's, my sister's favorite. And a work of art, a film or book or a painting is Inside Out. Okay. We have someone here that says the work of art they are right now is The Room by Van Gogh. Van Gogh. How do you guys pronounce it? Okay. Thank you very much for sharing, guys. Right, the next one. The next one is music. Right now, if you were music, what would you be? I am classical music right now. I am classical music played in a church. Classical music played in a church. Strong. Not very common. Not very common. Something a bit strong and powerful. That's a classical music that I can hear in me right now. Okay, so I am classical music played in the church. Do a quick review for some of the people who have logged on. So we did the metaphor for a work of art. We did a spice or an aromatic herb. Superpower. Landscape. Aroma and smell. And music. So we have reggae music, as somebody said. Right now they are reggae music. Okay, let's carry on. Sound. If I am a sound right now, I am the sound of birds in a garden or in a forest chirping. I am the sound of birds chirping in a forest, in a natural environment. For music, we have somebody who says a jazz concert in a cozy bar. I like that sound. That is a nice sound. So that's some music. We also, it's interesting that music and sound came up together. That's quite similar. They're quite similar. Okay, going to move on to the next one. The next one is, this is an interesting one. If right now I am a mode of transport, any form of transport, right now I am hot air balloon. I'm a hot air balloon. Yeah, big hot air balloon powered by the flames going up and up and up and up and up with a little basket attached to it. So I am a hot air balloon. There's a delay on the comments, so I'm sorry if I read them out a little bit. I'm going to say in Italian, in ritardo, a little bit delayed. For the sound, we have biscuits. Somebody is the sound of eating biscuits, and we also have the door being slammed. Okay, perfect. So let's do a quick review while we catch up with the comments as well. So we've gone through the work of art. We've gone through a spice or aromatic herb. We've gone through superpower, landscape, aroma and smell, music, sound, and mode of transport. So these are the ones. Hot air balloon, throwing money out like money heist. A blimp. One of those big things that goes over the cities. I know they're used for sports events and things like that. Mode of transport, my feet walking. Fantastic. Very, very good. Okay, so we've been working on ourselves. We started to train a little bit on the right side of our brain, and the perspective was ourselves, a metaphor for ourselves. Now, if you're at home and you're not with somebody, you can do this, like I said, on with a piece of paper and a pen. Write the name of the person on the piece of paper, and they are your focus. Okay, and you can do this as well. You don't know me, or you do know me, and you can use the metaphors to make your perception, as we say, or the first thing that comes to mind for me. So this can help you also see how you can use these cards for people you don't know, or a way to expand this exercise into a bigger circle. So not just us, but then going into the bigger world, the people around us. So I'm going to turn over the metaphor cards, and I want you to be able to, like that, create the metaphor for this person, or the people even that are around you now, or you've written on that piece of paper. Okay? All right. So, and also if you want to do it for me, you can do it for me as well. You can share these in the comments, obviously, no problem at all. So here we go. The first one, color. If this person right now is a color, what color are they? So I am thinking of a good friend of mine, and he is orange. My friend is orange. Right now, he is the color orange. So if you've got the person on the piece of paper, first color that comes to mind, put it down. That's the perception of them right now in the moment, the feeling that you get from them. Okay. If you want to, you can share them in the comments. Otherwise, no problem. You can just play. Let your minds go and play. Okay. We've got somebody who said the person is grey. The color that comes to mind is grey. Okay. Electric blue, we have another color. Okay, wonderful, good work. All right, so the next one, remember, no thinking, first thing that comes to mind. the person in my head is, ooh, what body part is this person? The person, my friend that I have in mind, is a big brain. It's a very big brain. My friend is a big, big brain. So what body part is the person that you have in mind? Don't think, remember, first thing that comes to mind. Quick recap. First one we said colour. Second one we said body part. So here we have finger. Somebody is a finger right now. Remember, don't question, don't judge, let whatever come, come. Okay. All right. Let's look at the next one. So the next one is one we've seen already. Hugging arms. Okay, so we have somebody here that said the body part is hugging arms. Fantastic. You're doing really well, guys. Contributing fantastically. Really allowing your connection with the right side of the brain. Okay, the next one is a landscape. If the person you are thinking of right now is a landscape, what landscape are they? The sea with a sandy beach in winter. The sea on a sandy beach in winter. My friend is the sea on a sandy beach in winter. So again, review, we did my friend is, or the person I have in mind is, or the person I'm with right now is. Body part. Landscape. The Grand Canyon. Beautiful Grand Canyon. Amazing. So somebody has said Grand Canyon. I said, my brain, the beach, sand in the winter. Okay. Rising tide in the North Sea. Wow. I love when you guys are specific and you really get into the description. That's fantastic. Thanks, guys. Thank you for being so fantastic and so such a big part of this. Okay, I'm going to shuffle these because you can see some of the other ones. Okay, come up again. It's spice. If your friend or the person you're with or the person that's on your paper right now, or myself, depends who you've chosen, is a spice. What spice are they right now? Red peppers. My person is a red pepper. Chiara's joined. Chiara is the founder of this project. Chiara is the person who not only created the beautiful artwork for these cards, she's also the founder of the Cards for Emotions and many other fantastic games. And she's joining us today. So thank you very much, Chiara, for coming in and joining us. So yeah, the metaphor for the person that we have in mind, the person that we're thinking of. We've had landscape, we've had body part, we've had colour, and now we are looking at spice. So the person I am thinking of is red hot chili pepper, a red pepper. We've got somebody here who says black pepper. Fantastic. Good work. All right, fantastic. Thank you for sharing. Carry on sharing. Keep putting your comments in. There is a delay, so I apologize if I'm reading them a little bit late. Let's move on to the next one. If the person I am thinking of is a symbol or a geometric shape, they are. For me, it's the Hindu symbol Om. I think you might be able to see it. Here it is. It's, oh, I'm covering it with my finger. This is really bad. It's this one here, similar. For me, it's the symbol of the Om. So my friend is the Om symbol. Okay. Again, there's a delay, but here we have a spice or a thing, aromatic herb. In Italian, pumpkin seeds. Sorry, my mind went blank there. And violet basil. Okay, fantastic. All right, great work, guys. Okay, so we're going on to this one here, the symbol geometric shape. If the person you have on your paper or in front of you or with you or even myself, octagon, the tau symbol, beautiful. A solid rectangle. All right, good work, guys, fantastic. Okay, it's come up again. It's the best card in the world. It's superpower. If, my friend, right now were a superpower, it would be a really big, strong arm, just ready to punch. Absolutely solid arm, really big. That's what my friend would be right now. So, for you guys, the person you're with, me, or whoever you've chosen on your piece of paper. Now, the reason I've called this game the metaphor exchange is because when you're in person, you can actually exchange the metaphors or your perceptions of the metaphors. So it's a great way to connect with other people. Definitely a wonderful way for an icebreaker in different situations, whether it's when you meet somebody at work, even on a date, all of these different situations. The superpower of flying we have. The superpower of flying. All right, fantastic. Good work. So this person, the power of disappearing. Poof. The Hulk. Fantastic. All right, good work, guys. Okay, moving forward. Well, no, this is my favorite metaphor. If the person now was water, what would they be? A lake. A really big lake, really big, deep lake. They would be big, big, big. They are. My friend now is a big, deep lake. The vision that I got in my mind is not one of those small little lakes, but really, really big, expansive, and also deep. Remember not to question what comes into your mind. Let it go. Whatever comes, it's fine. We're not judging. We're not criticizing. It is what it is. It's there, and we accept it. Okay, perfect. The reason we don't think and judge and criticize is because it's the left side of the brain and we want to work on the right side of the brain. We're not looking at the logic behind the things. We're training our emotional intelligence. We're training that connection we need to build with the right side of our brain. A powerful waterfall, somebody said. They're the fall, big, big fall. Yeah, waterfall. Fantastic. All right. Now, I hope you can see as well that the different things that people are saying, first when we did the exercise about ourselves, the perception we had of ourselves, there's loads of different ideas. It's a really interesting way to notice that we don't see ourselves the same and we don't see other people maybe as they see themselves. So this is a really great exercise as well to do with people, just to see all the different perceptions. The deep water in the sea with all the sort of different fish and sharks and dolphins and octopus and all the creatures. Okay, wonderful. All right, here we go. We're moving on to the next one, guys. Are you ready? Animal. If my friend right now were an animal, they would be a big brown bear. A big brown bear. Huge, cuddly, squishy, big, very big, very brown. Grizzly sometimes. Okay, that's my friend. My friend is a big brown grizzly bear. Okay, so if your friend right now is an animal, what animal would it be? What do you think, guys? What animal would it be? I can't see that. Oh, it's a tiger. So, a tiger. Sorry, it's like a tiny little icon, so I hope it's a tiger. Cuddling dog. Oh, I saw a wonderful video of some golden retrievers and huskies. I think that's a tiger. Thank you for writing it. Anyway, I was looking on Facebook. I saw some beautiful videos of some golden retrievers versus huskies. They are so adorable. Huskies are very cat-like in the sense they're like, yeah, okay, I'll cuddle you if I want to. And the golden retriever was just so cute. Anyway, a cat. Okay, so moving forward, we have a cooked dish or a plate, something that you would eat that's a meal, basically. Parmigiana. What do they call them? Melanzane? Aubergine. Aubergine. I've forgotten all my English. An aubergine parmigiana. Delicious. Absolutely delicious. Typical from Italy. Typical from Naples. One of my favorite dishes from this country. So if your friend is a cooked meal or dish right now, what would they be? Okay, moving forward. Do I have some comments? There's a bit of a delay. Let's see. Will I do that? I can just do a quick review of the ones we've done. So we did spice. We've done colour. We've done body part. We've done landscape. Symbol. Superpower. Water. Animal. And now we're on cooked dish. Tabbouleh. Squacquerone. I'm really sorry for my Italian pronunciation. That is a type of cheese. Squacquerone. Fresh fish cooked on a grill. Okay, perfect. Great, guys. Really, really good work. Okay, the next metaphor we have is upside down. Is a weather condition. If your friend or the person you're with right now or me or whoever it is you've chosen is a weather condition, they are snow. My friend is snow. My friend is fresh snow falling from the sky. Cold, magical, especially at Christmas, obviously, sticking with the stereotypes. Yeah, fresh snow. Fresh snow falling. My friend right now is fresh snow, cold, freezing, falling from the sky. Okay. Let's see what we have. Cloudy. We have somebody who has said the person they are, I don't want to use the word thinking, but the person they have in mind is cloudy. I can't always see these emoticons. I'm really sorry, guys. I feel old. I think that's a cloud. Yeah. Okay, perfect. All right. So a blue sky with passing clouds. Fantastic. Wonderful descriptive comments, guys. Thank you so much. And thank you for using emoticons. It's nice to have that visual image too. Another way you can play this game is by drawing. So you could have a group of people, or you could have one like in a one-to-one, and you can draw if you want to. And instead of speaking, you show a visual image of the metaphor. You don't have to be an artist. This isn't a competition of who's a better artist, etc. But it's just a different way to present your metaphors. Sweet wind in autumn we have. All right, wonderful. The next one, if your friend is a work of art, or which could be a book, a film, a painting, or a song, they are. The song that came into my mind is a Guns N' Roses song. I think it's called Sweet Child of Mine. Yeah. Guns N' Roses, Sweet Child of Mine. First one that came into my mind. My friend is the song Guns N' Roses, Sweet Child of Mine. So, let's just do a quick review. We've had cooked dish, spice, colour, body part, landscape, symbol, superpower, water, animal, weather condition, and now we're on work of art. A surrealistic painting by Magritte. Oh, thanks, Chiara. Love you. Got a nice comment there from Chiara. Thank you, thank you. So, if you are, oh God, I'm mixing between Italian here and English. If you are a work of art, a book, a film, or a painting, this person that you are thinking of. Banksy's art in general, so stenciling and street art. All right, fantastic. Let's move on to the next one. Again, we have this before. We'll do it again. Mode of transport. If the person you are with or have in mind or is on your piece of paper, or me, whoever you have chosen, is a mode of transport, what are they? Speedboat. My friend is a speedboat. My friend is a speedboat in the sea. A speedboat in the sea, moving really, really, really fast. Fun, scary, full of excitement and possibilities. So, if the person you're thinking of is a mode of transport, what are they? So there is a delay. I'm just going to read out here. We have a Van Gogh painting for the this one here, the work of art. Here we go. We've got some for the mode of transport. A little aeroplane. A little aeroplane. So their friend or the person they are thinking of or the person they have in mind is a little aeroplane. Mongolfiera, which is a hot air balloon. Which is a hot air balloon, which we've already seen, which is great. So it shows there are similarities in some people's perceptions, and there are also differences, which is great because we're all made of differences and similarities. Okay. Vintage tram, carriage like the ones in San Francisco. I would love to go to San Francisco and see those amazing things that they have there. So that's on the list. Chiara, don't worry. You're doing fantastically. Thank you for sharing in Italian nonetheless. All right, the next one, guys. Oh, upside down. Drink. If your friend or the person you're with or me, whoever it is you have chosen, is a drink right now, what are they? Pina colada. My friend is a pina colada. Fruity cocktail. Pink and yellow, I think it is, isn't it? Oh, God, I hope that's the right one. So, my friend right now is a pina colada. Your friend, your person that you're thinking of, the person that you're with, what are they right now? What's the thing that came into your mind without questioning? What are they? First thing, remember, we're not thinking, we're just expressing exactly what comes to mind to help us connect with that right side of the brain and stay in that right side of the brain. We have a comment here, gin and tonic. So this person perceives their friend or whoever they have in mind as a gin and tonic. Fantastic English drink. A glass of white wine. Fantastic. Absolutely amazing. Mojito. We have a mojito. Very, very tasty. Okay. Are we ready for the next one? We have, oh, upside down again. A utensil. A utensil for work. A compass. Now, I don't know how to say this in Italian, but it's how you can draw a circle. You use it like, it looks like, it's like that basically. One bit you stick in the paper and the other creates a circle with a pencil. In English, it's called a compass. So, I would say my friend is a compass. We have a comment here to say a hammer. We have a hammer as a work utensil. Remember, don't question anything that comes. Let it come, let it come, let it come. And I've just dropped all the cards on the floor. Let's see if I can collect them. Butterfingers is what I call myself, butterfingers. All right, let me do a quick review. Excuse me. So we've had transport, drink, work utensil, weather condition, work of art, cooked dish or meal, spice or aromatic herb, colour, a body part, a landscape, a symbol, superpower, water, animal, mode of transport, drink, and we're now on work utensil. So I've been told that in Italian it's also called a compass. Woohoo, winner, winner, chicken dinner. We have a hammer, a brush, a saw. All right, wonderful, great work, guys. Okay, the next one. If the person you have in mind is a musical instrument, they would be, my friend is an acoustic guitar. What about your people? The people you have in mind, the person you're with at the moment? Butterfingers again, drop the card. If they are a musical instrument, what would they be, or what are they right now? So think about nothing, just let whatever come to mind come to mind. A guitar, an acoustic guitar, wooden, classic, played by young kids, buskers, people who want to be famous and go on to X Factor or other programs like The Voice. Okay. Does The Voice use instruments? I don't even know. That's actually something I don't know. Right. Do we have some comments? I know there's a delay. Clarinet. Beautiful. Fantastic. We have a clarinet. I think that's a violin. Yeah, I believe so. Tiny little icons, and my tiny little eyes can't see. I think that is a violin. Okay. Fisarmonica is... Right, so the harmonica is the one that you can use with your mouth, and then there's the accordion that you use with your hands. I don't know, I think it's a mouthpiece. Okay, no problem. All right, let's go. So the next one is an item of clothing. If your friend right now were an item of clothing, they would be, or they are. My friend is a very big baggy t-shirt, like really big and baggy. Not fitting very well, very big. Probably used to sleep or lounge in the house with, to slob around. Okay, so think about nothing. Let the first thing that comes to your mind come to your mind. Reflect on the person that is with you, or if it's me, or if you've chosen a person on your piece of paper. Okay. The one with the hands. Okay, yeah. So it's the mouth harmonica thing. I don't know if that's what it's called. I'm bad. God, I need to brush up on my general knowledge. Okay, so we looked at utensils, weather condition, work of art, dish, cooked meal, spice, color, body part, landscape, symbol or geometric figure, superpower, water, animal, mode of transport, a drink, musical instrument, an item of clothing. Okay, we have 3 more left, guys. 3 more left. We have a warm coat. Sounds so nice. A warm sock. I think that's, yeah, a warm sock. Okay. All right. Let's move on to the next one, which is a sound. If your friend right now were a sound, my friend is the sound, I think, it's called a woofer, like a bass. Something that creates that bass, usually from the car, you know, really sort of attention. It draws your attention when it's on the road. It's a sound when the car goes past and it's somebody playing this really bass music. So my friend is that sound, the bass music sound. And you guys, what have you got? What are your friends or the people you're with? What are they? What sound are they to you? Don't judge. Remember, whatever comes to mind is exactly right. Let it come. Don't be afraid. Let it out. Let it be what it is. The sound of laughter. Beautiful. The sound of laughter. A lot of kisses. Yum, yum, yum. All right, fantastic. Good work. Okay. The next metaphor, the penultimate metaphor, is music. If your friend right now were music, it would be, my friend right now is the song Exodus, reggae, Bob Marley. Freedom of the people. I'm sure that's the song. So my friend is that music. It's that reggae music. It's that song. my friend is that song. 2 people that say laugh for the sound. Okay, so quick review again before we finish, because we have almost come to the end of the 20 cards. Item of clothing, work utensil, weather condition, work of art, cooked meal, spice, colour, body part, landscape, symbol, superpower, water, animal, mode of transport, drink, musical instrument, sound, and we're on music right now. Genesis, absolutely love Genesis, Phil Collins. Simon and Garfunkel, Bridge Over Troubled Water, fantastic. So the music one doesn't necessarily need to be a song, but a lot of it, obviously, songs, music are related. It could just be the type of music. There could be loads of things. What I said before as well, like, let's not limit our brains, especially with the superpower one. You know, superpower can be whatever you want it to be. Just let our brains go. Let the imagination, creativity flow. A song from Frank Sinatra. Okay, everybody, we have the final metaphor for today's game, and here we go. It's the smell. If my friend right now were a smell, it would be the smell of sweat. The smell of sweat from working hard, from being active. I'm not judging it. I'm not judging it. It just came, and that's what it is. I think people are afraid that you could create an offense to somebody. But there's also the idea that this is a game. This is a game where you have different perceptions. This is a game where you are just training something that you haven't trained before, which is a right side of your brain, which is your emotional intelligence. Not everybody has been lucky enough to be able to have the opportunity. So let things come. We're not causing offense to people because we're not being mean. We're speaking of a perception, a thing that comes right to our minds. And maybe what that person perceives of your metaphor is something that causes them a reaction that they don't want. Maybe they don't accept it. But this is not about that. This is about perceptions. For example, sweat for me is really important because it's literally the real smell of a person, in a sense. The smell of sweat for me is really important for my father. One of my my deepest memories of smell is actually the smell of my father when he used to come home from work. So the smell of sweat for me isn't actually always a revolting or disgusting smell. It's something different. So what these exercises help us to do is actually just share these type of perceptions, and somebody's perception of one thing could be different to a perception of somebody else, and it could have a different reaction, a different emotion that it's evoked in us. Okay, so we've got here the smell of pesto, delicious pesto, the smell of cheese, and the cheese is the reason I could never be vegan, but I am a vegetarian. Cheese is great. And swimming pool, fantastic. Right, everybody, thank you so much for joining me today. I'm going to just finish off by saying that you have all been wonderful participants. You spent some time working on yourselves, training your emotional intelligence, taking that time out for yourself, which is so important. I am really, really grateful for you guys being part of my personal growth, for the fact that you guys took some time out to be with me and also to work on yourself. So well done. Everybody did a great job. This is going to be recorded. It will be on the Bridges of Light page. It will also be on Emotions Games page. Now, if you look at the description of today's video, you can see that we have some information about the Emotions Games. There's a link. You can link to the Emotions Games page is what I'm trying to say. If you follow the hashtags Emotional Intelligence and Emotions Games, you'll also see things that we have posted and the things that we do. So thank you very much for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Take care, guys. Bye.